the way.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
The Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Now it's Cavani. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass somewhat off target. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And claimed it back swiftly. Conte. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Ibrahimovic gets into some space.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Knocks it into space. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mets were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Driving forward. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Di Maria! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ibrahimovic. Mbappe, very much a man of this moment. Oh, what a ball!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Long ball upfield. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Conte. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. Nice sequence of passes, this. And here's Gendouzi. And it's Di Maria. Drives it in. And he's in on goal. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Thinks about the shot, and he's managed to get shot at goal! Fuma. Pinches it off him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, no, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, Waters goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. That is good strength. Kante gets a foot in here. Ibrahimovic. So what can they make of this? And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Guendouzi. That's good running with the ball. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lovely bit of skill. Ibrahimovic. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
He is through here. Takes aim and crosses. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. This looks promising. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Defending of the desperate variety. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, that is a good ball. Big chance! He's scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, again there's no way through.
Metz really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's made its way to him, and he's cut it out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Very much into the last knockings.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, good spread. And he won't reach that. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's got away. Ball swung in. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Ibrahimovic claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like this.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Eh bien, cette défaite fait mal, mais on sera meilleur la prochaine fois.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. As you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. And here's Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Vitinha. That's good running with the ball. Dembele looking to penetrate opposition lines. Climbs up big! Oh, it rattles the bar! In once more. Defending of the desperate variety.
Paris Saint-Germain really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Cavani goes steaming forward. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Verratti. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Marco Verratti. Verratti powering forward here. Mbappe! Marco Verratti. And here's Cavani. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marco Verratti. Conte. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball's come loose here. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mbappe goes pelting down that left-hand side. Chance! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Cavani. And he's heaved it away. Very nicely done. Pulls it back. Cleared away. It's Vitinha. And the counter is on. Cavani. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a promising position.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's found some space. It's Verratti! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And right on half-time, that is telling. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are good.
Here's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Hakimi is there to clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Mbappe plays it short. Look at the space, and a chance! Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Hakimi. Marco Verratti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Cavani. And here's Dembele. And this is Cavani. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And here's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. They've got a corner here. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Cavani. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Cavani. À sa place, le numéro 9.
Mbappe,
Ibrahimovic.
short.
Attention, changement.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And that was nowhere near his best. Dieu. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Tries to play it through. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's Ibrahimovic. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Sticks it away! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Lorient making consecutive changes here.
Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Distributed tidily. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. But there's going to be another change here. Fuma to come on, a change that had been...
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Ibrahimovic takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, nice touch. That's a sharp pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's played it in low.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out wide, and the cross comes in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dieu. Lorient ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. So nearly the perfect ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Mendes gets across to intercept that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Dieng. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's at the end. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim.
Yeah, well,
He gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has ended up in no man's land. Taken back almost at once. Di Maria. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Golovin knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Ibrahimovic! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So we're still where we started right now. Teze, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Monaco applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rabiot. Golovin does really well there, strong defending. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic towering forward. It's Ibrahimovic! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Salisu, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
He's going for goal! That's brilliant from Rabiot! He's got himself an absolute peach. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be...
Shot at goal! Oh, just wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Caio Henrique. And it's Golovin. And it's Ouattara. He is through here. Now it's Balogun. To Rabiot. Now it's Lamar. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Golovin. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Tries to pass it through. Balogun! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball up. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Di Maria plays it short. Vitinha. And now they can spring out of defence.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Monaco
additionnel.
can break here. Now it's Vitinha. Mendes is onto this. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Nicely spread. And it's Teze. Akliouche receives it in. Gets the shot away! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Kera. Salisu. Distributed tidily. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice control. Ibrahimovic. Good purposeful running this. Ball swung in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Teze. Akliouche. And he's forced to go back. Salisu. Kira. And it's Teze. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. So we've reached the hour mark. Akliouche, who does have an assist to his name.
Oh, really well played.
Tries to play it through. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here's chance, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Après 66 minutes de jeu par le numéro 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Coman. Coman will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deep cross. He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 28.
Monaco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Kira. Teze. To Pogba. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe. Plenty. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that would have won it.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Akliouche. Akliouche.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the counter is on. That's a throw. Monaco can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly looking to hold on here right to the end.
Might want to be careful there.
Salisu with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Changement en cours.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Spectacular save! Danger averted for now. Oh, really good feet.
Oh, great feet, that.
Mbappe. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that has left him in a heap. Caio Henrique.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Enrique. And Ouattara. It's gone out for a throw-in. Coman with the delivery. Climbs up big! Minamino. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always...